introduce someone. Let's move on. Make it quick. Introduce our troops to also discuss more about the energy that we'll be getting in this program, in this in the urban development program. So, Chooks, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead and talk about what your portion of the program.
All right. Evening all, Minister, every one of us, everyone, evening, and let me start by sharing my screen.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening all. My name is Aaron. I'm a Biafraland in the province of Abuja. So we want to thank Prime Minister and the Cabinet for giving me the opportunity to serve Biafran. I'm one of the Biafran that sanctioned and the best. Do my best. We are all the movement and we are hungry for it. We are very anxious to be the first class, one of the first class country to be called the world. Now, I'm going to talk on two things basically, but I'm starting with power. We know that power is the bedrock of every form of development. Any kind of development you can talk of, you have to talk about power. So and these two things, power and agriculture, when you look at them, you notice that they are very, very paramount. Now, if you get them, if you succeed in two of them, your economy will have a very good foundation and root to begin to soar. If you're able to be independent in these two aspects of investment, you know. Hello, can you hear me?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So now, I want to give us a kind of mind refreshment and get a view and understanding I want our people because of the security nature of our people and what is already in place. Now remember that even before now, about 10, 20, 15 years, 30 years ago, I began about power, and starting, Biafrans have been complaining about power. Openly accusing federal government of not wanting of not allowing the Biafran territory to be developed. Deliberately, but they were resisting to make sure that there's no power plant actually sited in the area they could make people to see or believe as well. That's it. CCONO, I remember CCONO actually accused the federal government. He told a story of how they dragged Oji power plant, Oji thermal power plant. They struggled with it for federal government to leave it. Federal government insisted on taking over it. But the purpose was to bring it back, to shut it down. And as soon as they took it, that was dropped. So because of that, I won't be well on that. And former minister also said that Now, what I'm going to show us today is they are not the only power plants available in Biafra territory, but they are the ones that most guarantee both the efficiency and availability. Some of them are already in place, they're already running. So when in the new nation, the power is very, very necessary, but we are going to start with what is available. You know, when you are building, you start with what is in place, what is on ground. And that's what I'm going to present from now. Now, in Biafraland, we already have some of the power plants available. The head of Afam power station. Anyway, this is the best. Afam power plant is the best out of the power plant available in this nation. Power plant, some people call it Afam 6. Now, it's actually being run by or being powered by gas from here and Brgie. Now, Afam is amazing. It's actually the bedrock of federal grid in the country, and it's making people like me and not here proud because this is partly what we're powering both Abuja, Enugu, Abuja, and some cities that are depending on. I had the small history here. It's not very important, but Afam, I had this actually Southeast project, which was taken over by federal government, and they continue with it. Then we also have Egbema. That's what is ongoing because it's actually in Igbo. So they try to build it, put it here. Of course, you should understand why they would allow it to go on. Then I didn't put that one here. There's one also in a minute. Of course, you know that one would also be allowed to exist. Then there's one in almost it's about 150 megawatt gas turbine. So it can output 150 megawatts a day. There's one in Opai in Delta State. I think it's around about 60 kilometers from River Niger, but in Delta State. So that one is also here, powered by Brgie. Now, Afam, I will be taking much time so that I will be able to touch many other things. Now, Afam is not 100% utilized. This is what I want us to know. But what is in place? Remember that because what is even available, remember we are in the oil location. We are the oil port, oil reserve, oil time of the country. So we may not have problem to power this plant. So that's what we should know by this. So, but then we have to utilize it, and by the time Biafra have taken over everything, then because of the grid, we may regulate and we will have surplus power. But it won't stop there because some of them are not really functioning, and there are a lot of excessive power here. A lot of things have to be put in place to have steady power. I want Biafrans to know that we have power. Biafra will be able to make people, boost people's morale to begin to research, to begin to bring out the best in them because they can see power. It's the people that can manufacture. You see them doing what they know best how to do. So Afam is there. Now this is part of Afam structure. This Afam has been actually something good to give or to give. Now element, I didn't mention this because we hear about element is very close to that element, petrochemical. So this operational deformity and crime and embezzlement and everything, this has been more shorter because operational. But that is the element. By the way, Afam Power Plant is in Obibo, where they call Obibo. I believe all of us know about Obibo. Okay. Now, elders say that government, he feels that people should call it Oyibo. But rather, when arguing it, the elders say that even if you call it Oyibo, Oyibo means Igbo person. They are only Igbo. So anyone, whether any way they want to translate it, it's still Igbo. Actually, Oyibo is formerly in Igbo State, under Igbo State. So it was let's go on. Okay, so now, okay, so now this is LLOK. This one more. Okay, so we are talking about 150 megawatts, and we have talk of Kasamadi. Please, Kasamadi is live. This is Kasamadi, and this is not a national grid, but it's actually doing fine. Kasamadi is doing fine and it's live. I see it puts about 480 megawatts a day. Now, you can see the expanded. Now, all five here, that the one in Delta State, operational too. Now, let me go straight to the fact that these ones mentioned, they are the gas powered, oil and gas powered plants. For them, I want to bring the attention of the Biafra government to the other source of energy. Please, friends, we will be interested in other forms of energy because the words are already shouting, the words are already complaining of power, you know,
all right. Keep going. Finish up. Let's forget about the power. We see it now on the additional renewable power and all the solar energy and wind, and then the geothermal. Let's talk about the last portion of your work, which has to do with mechanized farming, quickly, so that we go to the final phase, please.
Okay, sorry. Now, for mechanized farming agriculture, we have to be sure, or we should work. Our target should be to be independent as soon as everything is in place to start feeding ourselves. We don't have to depend on anything or anybody, and we can achieve. We can actually do, and this is why government has a lot to do here. Now, there's need to go into mechanized agriculture. Now, with mechanized agriculture, you can 15% of Biafrans, if about 10 or 15% of Biafrans receive farming, are interested in farming, or even less than that, you'll be able to feed the nation and even export because of mechanized farming. And government will have a lot to do here by creating conducive environment, by making this mechanized equipment available and affordable. You know, you can bring incentives to the farmers.
Okay, let's go ahead because of time, and we still have the department, business department to talk. And I would like to to finish up quickly what is left, so I can show them the video or a screen of what we're doing. Yeah, can you jump on, please?
Okay.
Quickly.
Good. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. all protocol duly observed. I would like to talk about the infrastructural aspect of what we are planning for the Biafran people. I want to share my screen as well. Okay, we're talking of the urban development infrastructure. So our team have actually looked at 5 key aspects in infrastructure, and it's going to be the erosion and flood control. Second one is going to be construction codes, or you can call it construction regulations. The third one is going to be how do we source for potable water? How do we provide potable water for our people, for the Biafran people? Then we are also going to introduce the sewage system in the Biafran country. Then lastly, we're going to, we've talked about how we are going to zone this, the places, the cities. And I would like to go in straight into erosion. We have critically looked at of this erosion in the eastern part of Nigeria, the Biafraland. And being a rainforest area, we experience a whole lot of rainfall. So rainfall seems to be one of the major factors why we have this erosion and flooding happening like a yearly event in the Biafran region. Then there are some other things that we do ignore as well, like weeding, deforestation, and bush burning. These are also factors that lead to erosion and equally assist flooding whenever something of such magnitude occurs. Then unprofessional construction activities. These are like I've seen in several situations where construction, illegal mining, and harvesting of laterites and other mineral resources without the government checking these activities. And these activities lead to the ground becoming one particular part becoming a valley and the other side becoming looking like a mountain. As the rain keeps coming, it keeps eroding until it gets to where we have people living, where farmers are equally farming. And these are some of the things that we have looked into and we need to as a focus on when we move into government. Then lastly, unhealthy farming system or unhealthy farming culture are the things that actually cause this flooding system, and we have to them we are going to prepare for the Biafra. So I'll quickly go into the construction codes. The construction codes are just construction regulations that set out standards to which buildings are conform with. That these codes, they are okay, you can call them regulations, regulations. They cover both design, construction, alteration, repair, maintenance, use the right mixed ratio of concrete and other things that are necessary to make the environment good. One that goes below the standard will be put to stop. Then we move on to potable water to get these sources, how to source potable water for the public. Yeah, I itemized four different sources. Since we are in the rainforest area, rainwater is a huge, as in a material, a source that we can actually get. This rainwater can be collected and channeled to plants. And this treatment plant, the water undergoes some processes and it eventually comes out as a clean water and is piped down back into homes. Then we also have sewage water. We have the wastewater from homes, which can also be in form of a sewage treatment. We have the boreholes. We can also access boreholes, treat them, store them, and send them to homes. The sewage system and the treatment plants. We are looking at recommending it for new layouts for a start. Then as time progresses, we'll look for a way to implement them in already built up cities. Then the treatment plant for recycling of waste products would also need to start up by the time we move into our nation. Then thirdly, its byproduct, that the byproducts from these treatment plants can equally be used for other things, just as Nnaji has mentioned. It can be used for fertilizers as well. It can equally be used for electrification and other things. Then the water can also be recycled, purified, and used in homes. That this wastewater that is channeled into the treatment plant can be recycled. Either it is back into the natural rivers and oceans, or it can still be stored and taken back to the homes. So this the screen is actually showing a diagram of how a treatment plant looks like. Next page, the last one, which is zoning. Yeah, zoning refers to how lands are used. It actually establishes a pattern of development across neighborhoods by identifying what may be built on a particular piece of land. Is like when you have a city where you have the residential layout, we have the commercial layout, and we have the industrial layout. The residential is more of where people live. The commercial is more of where people do business, while the industrial is more of where manufacturing takes place.